Your body doesn't just need to bring things in from its environment to stay alive, air, water, nutrients. It also needs protection from things in its environment that aren't supposed to be in a body, like stingers and venom and predator teeth and claws, viruses and some types of bacteria. It's easy to get complacent about the word safety. It's said a lot. We kind of get so used to it, we tend to forget the real meaning. If you think about it, the real meaning of the term safety is about keeping the body's organs and systems protected so that they can continue to function optimally and keep you alive. Your heart and lungs, your kidney, spleen, brain, skin are soft and have all different kinds of fluids. Your organs and systems are vulnerable to extreme heat or cold, a cut or puncture of the skin, muscle tissue, or organ, impact, injury, and insult. If any of them are harmed, they can't function as well as they need to keep you alive and thriving. I'm Kelly Rhodes with Body and Behavior Institute. Your organs and systems can only maintain homeostasis when they have protection from harm in their environment. Humans are pretty adept at evading harm from the occasional threat, but that requires being awake and vigilant. And we humans spend a lot of time asleep and distracted. Safety is a body state you experience when your body predicts it won't be harmed. And for some, it's a rare commodity. One of the most effective ways to increase the predictability of safety is shelter. Predictable safety and safe shelter is not just in a home's physical structure, although that's important. It's also in the body states experienced within that structure. Imagine two families bring their new infant home on the same day. One family returned to their home where there's a bedroom waiting for the infant. The family has owned the home for several years. The baby's bedroom was painted and wallpapered and perfectly furnished months ago in anticipation of this day. The baby's placed in her own room in a new crib purchased especially for her. She grows up knowing exactly where she's going to sleep every night. She knows where her clothes will be in the morning when she wakes up. She can find her way to the kitchen through closed, sleepy eyes. She knows what food she'll find there, and she knows the exact path she'll take to get to school every day. From her first day in kindergarten through each day of every single grade, she returns to the same home in the exact same room. The second infant is brought to the home of the family with whom the parents are temporarily housed. This infant is wrapped in a blanket and placed on a couch with pillows arranged to secure her. As she grows up, she experiences several moves as her family works to improve their living conditions. Throughout her childhood, she'll attend several different schools, learn a new route to each of those schools, and become accustomed to the address, appearance, and floor plan of each new living space. She does not have the luxury of familiarity the other girl has on her way home from school when she rounds the corner and sees her home. At first glance, we might assume the child with the predictable address has more predictable safety and safe shelter than the girl with the more transient lifestyle. If we look deeper into the experiences of these two girls, we might see something different. If the girl with the predictable home also experiences domestic violence, physical, sexual, or emotional abuse, this child's survival systems don't feel safe enough to fall all the way to sleep at night. Her brain and body may be wired to be vigilant for spontaneous threats. She might consciously constantly scan her environment, closing, locking, and rechecking doors and windows. When her parents say the words, "I love you," her survival systems don't experience pleasant sensations flood through every cell of her body. Those words cause her concern. Instead of the expected spike in dopamine, she likely experiences a dip in dopamine. This child is at risk for anxiety and depression. She's at risk to be substance addicted, experience an early sexual debut, and be unhoused as an adult. The second girl spent her life very differently. This girl grew up expecting to come home to someone with love in their eyes, happy to see her. An adult who pulled her warmly to their chest, hugged her joyfully, and asked her to tell them everything about her day. This child may have slept in a pile of family members, sometimes in her school clothes. But when her mother, father, aunt, uncle, or grandparent cupped her cheeks in their hands and with sparkling eyes looked deeply into hers and lovingly told her to do her homework, she felt love and a glorious spike in dopamine. Her whole body knew she was safe, without question. To the survival systems, the first child did not have predictable safe shelter. The second child did. Predictable safety and safe shelter isn't inherent in the consistency of an address or physical structure. It doesn't matter if the structure is sound or the location of the structure is the same if physical and emotional safety isn't also predictable within that structure, then it doesn't meet the safety safe shelter criteria. Predictable safety is in the unquestionable certainty that your body is safe and that you will always have a safe place to keep your sacred belongings and peacefully fall all the way to sleep. A body without predictable safety generates emotions like fear and anxiety, which prompt behaviors like vigilance, aggression, or subservience to help maintain homeostasis. Without it, this body is also at greater risk for irritability, cognitive and memory problems, depression, and aggression. A body that's experienced violence and abuse in the home or community, loud fighting, bright lights and sirens of police and emergency vehicles, frequent and unexpected changes in residence outside of the control of caregivers, may exhibit risky behavior, including early sexual debut and more sexual partners. Youth who've experienced these environments may be able to perceive anger quicker and more accurately. They may be better than most at detecting danger and opportunity. They may be better at shifting quickly between different tasks and quickly tracking changing environmental conditions. Safety and safe shelter plays such an important role in human emotions and behaviors that top researchers and national scientific research funders from around the world, including National Institutes of Health, invest in studying it. Here are a few of my favorite safety and safe shelter researchers. Ora Kaufman, Stefania Macari, Bruce McEwen, Christine Heim, Charles Nemiroff, and Lawrence Schell. I've included links to their research in the description, along with suggested reading on safety and safe shelter. This whole surviving and thriving thing gets a lot easier if you have help from someone who knows how to navigate the threats and rewards in your environment. Someone who can be a partner in your survival. A survival partner. I'm Kelly with Body and Behavior Institute. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe. See you next time.